Welcome to our channel. Today we how to withdraw from Jira into BigQuery using ETL automation. Complete guide step by step clearly. Begin by accessing your Jira account and ensure you have the necessary permissions to extract data. Identify the specific data you want to withdraw from Jira, such as issues, projects, or reports. Next, set up a Google Cloud account if you haven't already done so. Navigate to the BigQuery interface within your Google Cloud account. Create a new dataset in BigQuery to house your Jira data. Now, access an ETL tool that integrates with both Jira and BigQuery. Tools like Apache NiFi, Talent, or Fivetran are good options to consider for this purpose. Follow the specific tool instructions to connect your Jira account using your API credentials. Ensure you authorize the ETL tool to access your Jira data. Once connected, select the data entities you wish to extract from Jira. Map the fields from your Jira data to the corresponding fields in your BigQuery dataset. Configure the ETL tool to perform the transformation processes if needed. Decide on the scheduling frequency for the ETL process, whether it should run daily, weekly, or monthly. Run a test extraction to verify that the data is transferring correctly to BigQuery. Check the BigQuery dataset to confirm that the data from Jira appears as expected. If the data extraction is successful, schedule the ETL job to run automatically based on your set frequency. Review and monitor the ETL process periodically to ensure its ongoing success. Keep an eye on any updates from Jira or Google Cloud that may affect the ETL setup. Lastly, document your entire ETL process for future reference and troubleshooting. If the page does not load, refresh the browser or try again in a private or incognito window. Make sure you are using the correct email address, then retype it carefully to avoid small typos. If your password is not accepted, use the reset option and create a new strong password you can remember. Check your spam folder for verification or security emails, then complete any requested confirmation steps. Enable two-factor authentication if available to improve account security and reduce unauthorized access risk. After signing in, review your profile details so your contact information and settings are accurate and current. If you see an error message, note it down and try again after restarting your device and internet connection. Log out when you finish, especially on shared devices, to keep your account and payment information secure. If the page does not load, refresh the browser or try again in a private or incognito window. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel for more step-by-step tech guides.